has been real fucking tough trying to coordinate everything to get out on the water, you know, because we got family here and we're just trying to get everything situated, you know. I don't know if you know, you might know, I don't know. But we are on our way to Walmart. We're gonna go pick up some rods, maybe some extra little hooks, little stuff that we might need here and there, but we're pretty much ready to go and we're finally on our way.
Somebody save me.
I'm really excited, man. I'm
standing in the midst of the...
That didn't happen. That didn't happen. But yeah, I'm excited.
Shouting at the top of my lungs, but nobody hears me. All in the name of love. Look what you made.
All right, so since one wub broke, we're gonna pick up this little guy, this little Shakespeare. He's not too expensive. He's like 20, 25 bucks or something like that. It is a 2-piece, so hopefully we can put it back on the plane, take it back home with us. And then for the bait caster, we went with a Zebco, which in most cases I would never go Zebco, but I don't know. This, we'll see, I guess. Bev's got all the gear, all the little stuff. Got ourselves Vibrax spinner, a couple of deep divers just in case we hop onto a boat, and some hooks to put on our grubs and our Cincos. Okay, so right behind me is the lake that we're going to. Check it out. This lake's called Aurora Reservoir. So obviously they got like boat sections over there. Over here, we're actually gonna head down this road and there's a little like inlet where it's nice and shallow, and I think that's where all the bass are gonna be, because that's the end game today. Some bass, maybe a trout, maybe a walleye. I don't know. I don't live here, so I don't know what the seasons are like. We just gotta find it, we gotta fish it, we gotta hone in on it. But I'm ready, man, I'm stoked, I'm frothing.
I've been down this road before, and nothing is changing. Please help me up, don't shoot me down. My third second chance, but this is true romance. Help me up, don't shoot me down. My third second chance, but this is true romance. I've been praying for the rain to fall. Wash me down so I reborn. Open heavens, let it pour. You better love it.
Alright guys, we're coming to our first spot. Look at this beautiful scenery. Can you guys hear the birds? See him, guys? Just chilling by the lakeside. Alright, baby, walk lightly, because the bass get spooked. We don't want to spook any of the bass, but... started fishing yet. We're seeing so much wildlife. Colorado is truly, it's beautiful, man. Wildlife everywhere. I mean, there's residential all around this, and there's just deer just chilling. You know, we kind of spooked them a little bit, but now they're like, oh, they're just humans. We're leaving. But let's get to some fishing. Look at this spot. Alright, so we've been doing a couple casts here and there. I've been using the frog, and nothing's come up, nothing's tried running after it, nothing. I haven't seen any fish trying to chase it or anything like that. So I think what I'm gonna go ahead and do is kind of change tactics a little bit. I know how some of the seasons are going typically for a lot of the bass, and right now I think I'm either too late of the spawn season. Well, technically I am, but I was hoping that they were kind of lingering around before they went into deeper waters, because it doesn't happen like right away. So now I'm gonna go ahead and use this guy, this little Rapala. This is rated to dive about 4 feet. So hopefully we can get into those crevices right next to these fallen trees. See that fallen tree behind me? Right below it in the water is a whole bunch of branches. Hopefully I don't get caught up, but I feel like they're there. I feel it, I feel it, I just feel it. What's up, guys? Okay, so we're wrapping up little by little. We walked a good distance down, trying little spots from here to there. Little spots like this. This is a nice little inlet that it's got right here where it just, I guess the little creek bends. And we saw 2 fish. We saw one big one, and right away I started casting on it, but it just didn't seem interested at all on what I had. I was out there casting what was I casting? A gold blue fox vibrax spinner. So nothing on that, and then I switchly moved over to a deep diver, because this water is a bit deeper than the rest of the area, and even then still nothing chasing it, no reaction. I did see one other bass, and right when I tried casting onto it with a grub, it just was uninterested and moved away. It's really hard coming to a new area, for sure. I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm just saying it's hard coming to a new area where you're not used to the way the fish eat, the patterns, the type of local baits and stuff like that. And sure, you could ask, but then when you do ask like bait shops and stuff like that, they're just gonna give you the typical get some worms, get some grubs, that kind of idea. And that's like, I'm sure it works, I know it works, but when you really want to get in there and get like with the natural bait that these fish are eating, you can only really get that type of knowledge from experience. So most of these jigs aren't really working.
That was right next to him. Fucking rattlesnake, man. That's fucking crazy.
I don't think that is a rattlesnake.
I don't know, man. He rattled. I think he is a rattlesnake.
It's not, babe. It's not. It's not a rattlesnake. Here.
Are you trying to grab him? Then what was that sound that he made?
He's hissing like a rattlesnake. He's imitating as if he is. That's what he's going with his mouth.
Oh.
See how you're like, oh crap, rattlesnake. That's what I thought.
He scared the shit out of me.
As I'm getting closer, I'm like, he's not rattling anymore. And then I just kind of waited until I could see his tail on the camera. And it was just a regular tail. It wasn't a rattlesnake. I was going to try to grab him by the tail so I could pick him up.
Oh,
but he was smart. He kept his tail below his body and then took off.
Damn.
That was cool. That's a great way to end the day, I guess. We're literally heading back to the car. The car's like right up there. Like legit. And you know, hey guys, I can't catch fish all the time, but you know, that's what it is. It's fishing. The fact that we can come out here, we got to see lots of crazy animals, lots of crazy creatures just all around us, enjoy Mother Nature. I think really when it comes down to it, like if you don't catch anything, coming out here and enjoying nature is probably one of the coolest things that you can do to get away from just work, from people, from just stupidness. You know, I like it. Hey, thanks for joining us again, guys. I really, really appreciate it. All the love and support. It's not over yet. We're still in Colorado, so probably do some more fishing. I don't know. Oh. And get hooked.